Let me quickly walk you through today's agenda. We'll start with a brief introduction on EOM and a brief information about CMMS, how it works, and the key feature, and collaboration with Tamidas, followed by an overview of Tamidas. Then the main part of this session will be the live CMMS demonstration, where we'll show the real workflow and scenarios. Then we'll have the Q&A and the closing remarks and the next steps. Let me introduce myself. I'm 𝗂𝗏𝗵𝗃, working as a renewable energy O&M consultant at EOM with 6+ years of operation and maintenance experience, complemented by 4 years in UI development and data analytics, combining operational expertise with digital data-driven solutions. Let me introduce Shankar. He's a technology leader and entrepreneur with 15+ years of experience in entrepreneurship, leader, industrial solutions. He's the founder of Tamidas and 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗶. Through Tamidas and 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗶, he empowers industries with real-time connectivity to their field devices, providing end-to-end visibility, efficiency, and intelligence across the operations. Now, let me take a moment to introduce EOM and our operational capabilities and services. Firstly, I would like to introduce 𝗂𝗶𝗶𝗵𝗃 Montero. He's the CEO and O&M Technical Director with 16 years of experience across different solar power plants and thermal storages projects around worldwide. We recently branded company as EOM, specializing in comprehensive solutions to optimize performance and efficiency of energy projects. Energy O&M services personally have played a pivotal role in several high-profile projects across the globe, where our expertise in thermal storage, solar fields, steam generation systems, etc., bringing a wealth of knowledge to help our clients. Our team has contributed to the projects in diverse locations such as USA, Chile, Spain, India, Denmark, South Africa, UAE, and Hungary, applying the best practices and innovative solutions to optimize the energy projects. In each of these regions, we have improved our skills in commissioning, operation, and maintenance of complex systems, ensuring peak performance and reliability as well. Through these international collaborations, we have gained such a valuable experience that allows us to deliver tailored services that meets the unique needs of each client. So now let me introduce the services. We have mainly 4 services. First one is operational consulting services. At EOM, we provide end-to-end operational consulting services that support industrial assets across their full life cycle. Operational assessment training like automation via procedures with on-site operation supports and recruitment of transition through the management systems with remote monitoring support as well. And the next one is maintenance consulting services. At EOM, our maintenance consulting services are designed to improve asset reliability, availability, and life cycle performance, like maintenance strategy to execute with the CMMS optimization and also the MOC evaluation with solar field optimization and warranty claims through supply and inventory management as well. So we'll see the next service. We offer another service that is O&M software and hardware distribution. We also act as a trusted distributor for O&M software and hardware solutions, enabling digital-driven plant operations as well, like CMMS software to the operational performance platforms with drone inspection and also digital logbooks for plant and safety equipment through the robotics and AI agents as well. Together, these softwares and hardwares offering helps the organization modernize into operation and maintenance practices, improving reliability and drive continuous performance improvements. And the next one we do offer is the integral O&M contract management, like plant operations and performance management with qualified operators and regulatory inspections and preventive and corrective maintenance for shutdowns, and also for the outage management with HSC management through the operational management as well, and also with the OM operation and management software and contractual with compliances and administration. At EOM, our strength lies in delivering integrated end-to-end asset lifecycle solutions. Like with these 4 operation services, from operation and maintaining consultant, we are designing the right strategies and processes from to the operation and O&M software, where we digitalize the execution, and through integral O&M contract management, we take full performance, and safety and compliances, we operate as a single aligned partner. Now, so far, I've talked about the services which EOM delivers across operations, maintenance, and performance. But now, let's move to the core topic, that is CMMS. So, CMMS is a computerized maintenance management software. It is not just a maintenance tool, it is the backbone of modern power plant operations. It brings discipline, visibility, and accountability to every maintenance decisions. Now, before we jump straight into the CMMS demo, we'll briefly cover what CMMS is, how it works, and its core feature. This quick context will make the live demo much more easier to follow and far more impactable as well. Now we will see what is CMMS. It is an asset management system that centralizes and digitalizes maintenance data and process on a single platform. From asset registration to the work execution and performance reporting, and also the CMMS manages the entire maintenance life cycle. It becomes the foundation of reliability, compliances, and operational excellences as well. It helps the maintenance team track and manage asset performance and productivity also. CMMS also enhances the efficiency and lifespan of the equipment, machinery, facilities, and also ensures smooth operations as well. Instead of using paper logs, spreadsheets, or emails, CMMS brings everything together like assets, work orders, inventory, maintenance history. So the maintenance team can work more efficiently and take better decisions. With CMMS, every machine has a digital record showing the maintenance history, upcoming tasks, and performance data, ensuring nothing is overlooked. Now we'll move to the next one and we'll see how CMMS work. A CMMS functions as a centralized database that supports the organization maintenance activities while automating the key processes. These include tracking employee and equipment certification and assigning tasks and managing work orders, maintaining asset records, monitoring inventory and schedule prevents also, and also handling the reports and audit also. It ensures the right equipment and information are available to the maintenance team at the right time, like enabling the quick responses to the issues and also allows feedback collection. Most of the modern CMMS are cloud-based, making the maintenance data accessible anytime from anywhere. So we will see how typically it works. At the core of the CMMS is the asset structuring, where every plant asset is registered in the system along with its location, manuals, drawing, and complete service history. Once the assets are defined, maintenance activities are executed through the digital work orders and then created and assigned, tracked, and closed within the system only, ensuring full traceability. Based on the asset criticality and failure patterns, preventive maintenance schedules are configured to the shift maintenance team from reactive to the planned execution and avoiding the unplanned breakdowns. As the work order is executed, the CMMS automatically tracks spare parts consumption and monitors inventory levels in real time, triggering the replacement when thresholds are reached. And operational maintenance data that feeds into the dashboards also and reports, providing the real-time visibility into the health, maintenance performance, and also decision-making KPIs. Now we'll see the CMMS main feature. First one is the asset hierarchy and asset registration, where we'll start by building a structured asset hierarchy. This ensures every asset is uniquely identified, traceable, and linked to its maintenance history with the documents and performance data. And the next one is the work order creation management. Here, the CMMS enables structured work order management, ensuring the tasks are clearly defined, prioritized, assigned, and tracked from initiation to the closure. The next one is the preventive maintenance planning. This feature allows us to move from reactive maintenance to the planned maintenance by scheduling activities before the failure occurs. And the next feature is the condition-based maintenance integration. It supports condition-based maintenance by linking the inspection results or condition data to the maintenance action, ensuring the work is done only when it is needed. And the next one is the spare parts and inventory management. So here the inventory management ensures the right spares are available at the right time, reducing the downtime and also avoiding excess inventory. And the next one is the workforce and the skill management. CMMS ensures the qualified person is assigned to the each task, improving safety, quality, and efficiency. And the next feature is the mobile CMMS for the field execution, where mobile accesses enables technician to execute work orders in the field, capturing the data in real time and eliminating the paperwork and human errors. The next one is that compliance, safety, and documentation feature. This ensures maintenance activities are executed safely in compliance with the regulatory standards and also with the internal standards. The next one is the dashboards and KPI reportings. The real-time dashboard provides visibility to the maintenance team performance, enabling informed and proactive management decisions also. The last one is the integration and continuous improvement. CMMS acts as a central maintenance platform, integrating with other support systems to continuous improvement and also with the long-term asset performance also. So this CMMS demonstration now will show how and also helps how EOM helps organization transition from reactive maintenance to the structured data-driven with reliable operations. Now we will discuss with some key features and we'll dive with the CMMS demo. First one is the control maintenance cost, where CMMS help organization gain better control over maintenance spending by shifting from reactive to the preventive maintenance. Instead of fixing equipment after the fails, which is usually expensive, CMMS schedules maintenance based on time, usage, and condition. It also helps labor efficiency by assigning the right technician with the right skills that reduces the out time, overtime, and unnecessary callouts. And the next one is the automate process. Here CMMS automates routine maintenance activities also, such as work order creation, tasks, assignment, approvals, inventory updates. This reduces the paperwork, human errors, and the dependency on the spreadsheets or the paperwork. Standardized workflow also ensures the maintenance tasks are executed the same way every time, regardlessly who performs. And the next one is the increase of the visibility. Here, the CMMS provide real-time visibility into the maintenance operation through the dashboards and reports. So the managers can instantly see any asset health and open any work orders of the maintenance. And also even they can access the technician performance also. This transparency enables faster decision making and proactive issue for the resolution. And the next one, it reduces the downtime. Any unplanned downtime is one of the biggest risk in operational perspective. So the CMMS reduces the downtime by ensuring preventive and condition maintenance is done before the failure occurs. It also tracks the asset history, helping the teams identify the recurring problems, and also it addresses the root cause. And the last one is the improving the health and safety. Here it plays a critical role in health and safety by ensuring safety inspections, permit, and also it documents the procedure, certification, and safety checklist as well. CMMS improves health and safety by embedding PTW and LOTO directly into the maintenance workflow, ensuring work is executed only after proper isolation or approvals with safety checks and reducing the risk and improving the compliances. Now, let me introduce Tamidas, our CMMS technology partner. Tamidas is a modern cloud-based CMMS platform designed to asset-intensive industry. It supports end-to-end maintenance management from asset structuring to the work order inventory and also for analytics. What stand out about Tamidas is the ease of use, mobile-first approach, and flexibility, making it practical for real field operations. This collaboration between EOM and Tamidas brings together the real-world operation and maintenance experience and robust digital capability like industry-aligned workflows, practical implementation, and also the energy sector-focused use cases. Now let me hand over to Shankar, who is the founder and CEO of Tamidas and 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗏, who will give you the overview of Tamidas and CMMS demo as well. Shankar, to you.
Yeah, Thank you, Karthik, for the introduction and highlighting the key main features of CMMS software. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon to everyone. So let me share my screen. Yeah, okay, thank you. So I will just walk through some slides about our Tamidas system, and then I will go to the live demo from our solution. So let me introduce our company. 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗶 Technologies Private Limited is the Bangalore-based software company. We are from India. We are offering Tamidas CMMS is the product that we offer to maintenance team across different industries. So Tamidas helps the maintenance team to manage all their maintenance routine. It has got multiple features using which through our mobile-based approach and a desktop-based approach, the maintenance team will be able to manage their entire maintenance workflows, be it as a breakdown maintenance or PM maintenance, sorry, preventive maintenance, work permit, and then condition-based maintenance. All types of maintenance workflows are simplified, digitized through our web and mobile-based software platform. So we have got multiple modules to address that. Every equipment in the plant will be identified by a unique QR code. So that's a starting place for the maintenance team or the mission operator or the operations team to do or to deal with the maintenance activities. If it is a site in operations team or in charge team, they will be able to raise a breakdown request quickly through a QR code scan. They can attach their audio message, photos, and then they can raise the breakdown request or any service request quickly within 5 seconds. So since it is a real-time notification to the maintenance team over our mobile app, the maintenance team will be able to react quickly for any high critical problem. Then we have a PM module, preventive maintenance module, which is helping the maintenance team to get the automatic PM trigger. This automatic PM trigger will send a mail notification 1 week before for the next week PM activity, so that the PM team will be able to, the maintenance team, I would say, will be able to manage all their next week activity well in advance, whether it is the consumption of the spare parts from the inventory or allocating the manpowers for the activity or getting the permission from the plant head or operations team to work on a particular activity. So, or creating a work permit for that. All those things they will be able to perform 1 week before for the next week activity, so that the PM is done on time without fail. That will help the maintenance team to increase the lifetime of the equipment. We do have in the Tamidas CMMS, we have inventories, equipment inventory, and spare parts consumable inventory is maintained. We have also introduced a new feature called custom digital checklist, which means every maintenance team, if you look at, they have their own specific or customized checklist, which they can use it as it is in a digital form, both in tablet or mobile phone or in desktop as it is, so that the existing maintenance team need not learn anything new when it comes to updating their checklist using our platform. I will explain in the demo in detail. So of course, since our system gets a lot of inputs on a daily basis from various stakeholders from the maintenance side, it analyzes the data, it provides meaningful insights on the data. The maintenance manager will be able to pull out some reports to check how they are in the maintenance KPIs. And for each equipment, we maintain the digital history card, and everybody in the maintenance team will be able to access their daily routine either on desktop or on their mobile phone. If the customer or the user has already a ERP-based system like SAP or Oracle-based system, we integrate our system with their existing SAP so that the inventory details will be directly fetched from the ERP. So that ERP will be the source of information for our Tamidas CMMS system. So let me walk through some workflows. I think in the previous presentation, Karthi has mentioned some main features to be supported in CMMS software. Now I'm going to explain that how we have implemented those key main features in Tamidas CMMS. Let me start with breakdown maintenance workflow. As I told, anybody wants to raise a service request or breakdown request, they can start with QR code scanning. They can attach their voice message to describe the problem statement. They can attach some photos so that the complete information about the problem statement is sent through our mobile app. As a mobile app real-time notification, it reaches the maintenance team immediately. So anybody from the maintenance team will accept it and they can start working on it. Whoever has accepted, they can start looking into that, or the manager can identify the person who has bandwidth. He can assign that work to the particular person from his team. Once the work is completed by the person, he can close the work order through our mobile app, and then that closing of that work order is going to the supervisor as a notification. So wherever he is, the supervisor can review that work done by his team. Either he can approve or reject if something is not in place correctly. If it is rejected, the work order again is reopened, or if it is approved, accepted or approved by the maintenance supervisor, it goes to the person who initially raised the request as a notification. Now he can go and check the equipment for which he raised a request. If everything is fine, operational, he can acknowledge that work. Otherwise, he also has a right to reject that. Again, that work order is reopened. Again, the maintenance team will work on that full flow. Finally, the work is completed. So the entire work, once it is completed, it is stored as a part of the history code of that equipment. Now, during this process, maybe there is some delay in the system or in the people's reaction modes. Then the admin of the system can configure some escalation rules in our system. If any of the breakdown requests for any critical equipment is kept open beyond certain duration, they can configure some escalation notification rules so that the respective people in the hierarchy will get notified immediately, so that the breakdown problem is addressed by people on time. So next is preventive maintenance workflow. As you know, any facility or any power plant, if you look at, there are equipments from different vendors, and each vendor has got different set of PM recommendation to complete within a year. Now it's a humongous job for a maintenance team to plan all their PM schedules. Currently, if they are following in an Excel sheet, that's again, they have to check manually every time what is the next PM, who is going to do, which is the equipment, whether equipment is available or not. All those things are unproductive, non-productive work for them. So what we do is, it's a scheduling a PM is a one-time activity. They can schedule on our platform. After that, it is going to be an automatic trigger, and they can get the notification 1 week before for the next week activity. And then the team can start updating the PM activity directly on our app, and they can send it for supervisor or manager to review. They will it will get approved or rejected. Or if they want to reschedule the PM activity, in case if the equipment was not available, the supervisor can reschedule to a different date. So like the other regular maintenance work order, the PM work also, once it is completed, it is stored as part of the history. So next is condition maintenance, condition-based maintenance, which is also implemented in our system. We have an IoT gateway, which will be physically connected to the equipments in the site. That device will collect the data from, for example, inverter or sensors or energy meters. It will collect the data, push the data to our cloud system. The admin can configure some notification rule. In case if the threshold value is breached and the rule is met, if the admin wants to create automatically a new work order, the new work order will be created automatically. So the next was work permit workflow. This feature is more of, as you know, permittive workflow, where in our system, there are some actors involved, in a sense, requesters, approver, supervisor from maintenance team, and then issuer. These people are involved to complete a work permit for any particular maintenance work. So in this flow, the requester will create a work permit for doing some high critical work, and it goes to approver. The approver's job is to check whether the way how the work permit is created is covering all the aspects or not. If everything is covered, then approver first will approve that work permit. Then it goes to the maintenance team, whoever is assigned for that work permit. From their side, they will update the safety checklist, and they will ensure that everything is taken care to perform the actual maintenance work. For example, toolbox stock, all those things they will attach as a proof. Then they will submit that work permit for issuer to issue the permit. Now, issuer will get a notification once the maintenance team finishes their update. He can review, and then he can issue a permit. In case if something is missing, something is not followed correctly, he can reject that. Again, it goes to maintenance team to correct it. So once the work is completed, in this flow, if the maintenance team has already created a work order, they can attach their work orders to this work permit, so that whatever work is done as a maintenance activity, that is also captured in the maintenance work order once it is linked to this work permit. So once the work is complete, then again the maintenance team will submit the work permit record for issuer to again check if anything is to be taken care after completing the work. So issuer will review all these activities, and then finally he will release the work permit is closed. So this is the another few new feature which I earlier mentioned. So custom checklist. As I told you, you may have custom checklist which you are following in your site to update some PM activity. Currently, you may take a printout and on paper you will update. Instead, as a one-time activity, the checklist which is in the form of Excel or Word document can be uploaded as a template. That template will be used by the maintenance team in the work order and in the preventive maintenance. So the format is not changed, the template is not changed. Instead of updating on paper, the maintenance team is going to update digitally on our system, along with additional proofs like photos, comments, signature, everything is taken care of. So that's why we call it as paper records to digital record through digital transformation. This is your maybe this is a conventional flow without CMMS if somebody is following the maintenance activities. Whereas here, after CMMS or Tamidas CMMS is implemented, you can upload the Excel and Word document into our system. Same template and format will be maintained digitally on different gadgets, and along with the photo attachments, comments, signature, everything is recorded. So I'll just cover two features, new features, which are going to come, and then I will switch on to the demo. So this is one of the features, operator log. So shift-wise, every site in charge, if they want to log some observations, remarks, and attach some photos, they can record it for every shift. That will be stored in our system. They can sign and send it for a supervisor review at the end of the shift. The supervisor can review, can add his remark, and it will be stored as a record. So this can be accessed anytime later. So this is another new features. We are introducing generative AI-based chatbot, Tara AI bot, which is going to help the maintenance team on their day-to-day activities. Currently, even if CMMS is in place, for any critical problem, if a junior engineer who joined the team, if he wants to find the solution from the previous history record, he needs to search through that, and then he needs to find any relevant solution was given for this given problem. Now, this is going to be like a chat GPT for the maintenance team. This Tara AI has got a entire knowledge base built based on the maintenance data in its system, and then it is going to respond to various maintenance queries. It may be what is the next PM schedule, or if this equipment or this transformer has some problem, it will answer correctly with the right suggestion based on the information available from its knowledge base. This knowledge base is basically built from the previous maintenance history card provided or updated by the maintenance team. So this is not going to be just a history card. It is going to be a living knowledge base for the maintenance team. With that, let me get on to the demo. Yeah, so this is our Tamidas system. So you get assets inventory, spare parts inventory. You have meters. All the meters can be added. Work request, work order, checklist, preventive maintenance, work permit, bill of materials. Okay, so in the work request, in the assets, if you look at all the assets that are uploaded into our system will be seen in the assets inventory. So for each asset, you can have a, I'll just open one plant, one custom facility that we have created for a power plant. So these are the assets for the demo. You can assume that we have added some assets from the power plant, solar plant. For each asset, you can maintain assets history. I'll just show one for the transformer, for example. We have so many details that we maintain for each asset, the location information, and then we also maintain the service information, AMC, warranty related details. All this will be sent as a notification to the end maintenance team. And maintenance history card, whatever work so far completed for that asset that is maintained as a maintenance history card. And then the PM history also is maintained, the calendar associated to that. And any documents attached or relevant to the transformer equipment or any equipment, for example, calibration manual or calibration document or user manual, all those things can be maintained against each equipment in the facility. So we have some maintenance related report generated based on the data that is available in the history card. So that's how the assets inventory is maintained. And we have a spare parts inventory where the list of stock which is available in the store, that will be, it's a live tracking system. So whenever the maintenance team uses any of these spare parts as part of their maintenance activity, this live count will be updated accordingly. And you can also set minimum count for each inventory item. When the available count reaches the minimum count, the maintenance team will get the notification for reordering such item so that they can plan all the inventories well in advance whenever it running out of short. We have meters module where all the meters in the site can be added, maybe energy meter or any other meter. For example, compressor readings, if you want to add, you can add it here. Work request. So this is the starting point for somebody to raise the service request against the maintenance team. So by the way, I am explaining this through the desktop application. The same operations can be performed through mobile app also. So if somebody wants to raise a breakdown request, they will just mention the problem statement, and then they will select the equipment here. Once the equipment is selected, they can select the category, whether it's breakdown or any other category they can choose. They can take a photo and attach. In the case of mobile app, all this detailed thing is not needed. They will just scan the QR code. Automatically, the asset is identified. Using the mic option, they can record their audio message and they can choose to whom they want to raise. Maybe the maintenance said they may have a different department, mechanical, electrical, like that. They can choose the respective team and then they can raise the breakdown request. As I explained in the workflow, somebody will accept the work request and a new work order is created. That work order will be assigned to the maintenance team. They can start working on it. They will start updating this. I'll just show you how to create a work order. Not only breakdown, any other maintenance activity, if the maintenance team wants to perform, they can create their work order. They can handle it. And we have 3 templates. One is quick work order with minimal input. You can add it. So we have standard work orders, full work orders, additional fields we can choose, and you can do that. You can select again the subject you can give. You can select the asset. You can select work order type, facility you can do, estimated time, due date to complete, assignee, supervisor. And all these details, once it is updated, the new work order is created, and then the team will work on that particular work. Let me open the completed work order, for example. Once it is completed, if any photos are attached, you can see the photos here. Any spare part is used, that's for spare part you can see. Technician summary will be seen here. Timeline also you can see when it was opened, when it is completed. All those details we can find it here. Checklist. So we have a standard format checklist which the user can follow. If they have a custom checklist template, as I told earlier, they can directly upload into our system. So one of the checklists that we open here. So for example, this is one solar inverter checklist which I have opened. This one is the checklist in the form of Excel sheet, was uploaded into our system. Now the admin can configure this for which are the fields, what type of input is expected, whether it is date or any state image he wants the person to upload, or if there is a specific cell in the template for signature, he can mention that property is for signature, which means when the work is done by the technician, he will apply his digital signature on phone on this cell. Similarly, for supervisor also, he can add a place for signature. So like this, the entire checklist can be updated with a different set of input in the template. And this checklist will be added into the work order and the PM whenever some work to be done. So they will see that. For example, I'll just show you one checklist for that. Like this, you will have a PM history. Let me move on to another feature, which is preventive maintenance. So preventive maintenance, you can schedule as a one-time activity into our system. All the equipment's PM schedule will be done, and you can track the PM activity in the PM calendar. For example, let me open one particular PM here. You can check the details of that, what was done as a checklist, if anything is there. This is our standard checklist. In case if you want to check the custom checklist, you can view the custom checklist also here. If any parts associated, those things will be seen here. After that, we have a work permit. So in the work permit module, you can create the work permit for any critical work that the team needs to perform. They can provide, for example, transformer service. For that, they will choose the transformer. They will select the facility where it is, which is automatically selected, and start time and end time for that activity. They will choose tomorrow it has to be done, 1 day activity. Priority they will select. If any work order is associated, created for this PM, they can link that work order here, and description they will add. And the permit type, what type of permit it is, electrical, hot work or something, they will select. Identified hazard, they will mention here. So before doing the actual maintenance work, what are the procedures that the maintenance team needs to follow? Those checklists they can upload and select here. And what are the PPEs to be followed here? Safety shoes, and then gloves, all those will be selected. Who is going to work on that from the maintenance side? That will be selected. Who is the supervisor for this from the maintenance side will be selected. And approver and issuer, these people will be selected. Once everything is done, then the team will get a notification. So now, as I explained in the workflow in the slide, it follows the every stage. It goes to the approvers, it goes to the issuer, it goes to the maintenance team, so that the entire work permit flow is captured with the input from various stakeholders at different stages. Finally, the work permit is issued, and finally it is released and closed. So this is the maintenance KPI report. As every day the team gets or gives inputs through our system, we analyze the data and we provide the meaningful maintenance KPIs like MTBF, MTTR, downtime report, work orders, maintenance cost. All those are captured and shown as a report, and each report can be individually downloaded. So the complete detail you will get here. Yeah, so I have covered pretty much the features. We can have a questions. Karthik? Yeah.
Well, that's a technology fed demo, and hope everyone had their views. Now we will take the questions. Please feel free to ask anything related to the demo just we have seen.
There is no questions, there is no queries I have seen so far because the content and the explanation is so far it's a very good. It's a very understandable manner, and people are understand it very well. So far there is no questions. If any questions at the end, please drop a mail also so that we can able to answer through the email also. Yeah, hand over to Karthik. Please continue.
Yeah. Hopefully this
Somebody is
demo
typing.
has.
Karthik, 1 second. Somebody is typing.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Devendranath Reddy is typing.
Yeah.
Let's wait for their input.
And Yuan, he's asking.
Yes. You can have a single system for multiple plants and locations. So single login, and you can create custom view for each plant and location. Assign that custom view to the individual site team so that whenever they log in, they will get only their related maintenance data, be it as the inventory or maintenance record. The individual site team will access only their data, which means this is a centralized system for multi-site locations. Yes.
Yes, Sankar, just read the question as well for some people that are not able to read the chat.
Sure.
Can we add additional certificates like scaffolding, confined space, etc.? Can you please answer this question from Devendranath Reddy?
Yes. So we support unlimited documents can be maintained in our system for each equipment at a plant level. So which means right from scaffolding or confined space related drawings and any images, manuals, certificates, all can be uploaded unlimited for each equipment.
Still anyone, just feel free to paste your comments.
There is another question from Ivan. Is there any limitation in number of assets? Yeah. So there is no limit. Unlimited assets can be added. Unlimited documents can be uploaded. Unlimited checklists can be added. Unlimited PM can be created. So there is no limit.
And he also has a question like spare parts can be assigned to equipments.
Yes. So whenever a spare part is added
as a bill of material.
As a bill of material. Yeah, as a bill of material. I'll just show that screen if you want. But we are supporting. You can reserve certain spare parts for an equipment while adding the spare parts and in the bill of material. You can mention that. That is supported.
And we see few other typing as well. We'll wait. We'll take questions for a couple more minutes, and then we'll.
Shankar, I think also it would be a good idea if you can also show on sharing the screen on the software itself those questions they are asking.
Yeah, and Mohammed has posted a question. He's asking, it was really informative session, and he's asking to please upload it. And we have a question from Rafael as well. Like, he would like to ask whether the software has already been implemented in any power plants or in the next step.
Yeah, so our software is built in such a way that it is industry agnostic, which means we have deployed this solution across different industries, from manufacturing to food and beverages, pharma industries, textile industry. In India, there is one plant where in solar plant, we have recently deployed this. So to answer to your question, it can be used in power plant as well.
Yeah, and he also felt that Tara chart bot looks good idea. And Ivan, he has a question. Ivan, he has a question. For meters, the system acquires data from DCS or SCADA, or is we need to install IoT device for the meters perspective?
Yeah, that's a good question. So in the meter side, we have provided solutions in two ways. One, if the customer currently logs the meter data on a logbook on a shift basis or a daily basis, that logbook will be stopped using this meter module. Instead of logbook, they will use on our mobile app, they can log it. Second is, if the customer wants to connect the meters or PLCs or DCS through an IoT gateway, we do support that. In our IoT gateway, we have multiple protocol stack communication is supported. So using that, we will collect the real-time data from meters, PLC, DCS. That data will be sent to our cloud server, and the admin can configure some threshold rules to get some real-time alerts. So if you look at this, when you add the meter, you have three options: whether you want to manually add the meter readings on our app, or you want to collect the data through an IoT gateway. We supply the IoT gateway. Third, if you have already a DSCS system or some other energy monitoring system, for example, any system is there, we can integrate through an API-based approach. Yeah.
Perfect. And I think we can take one more question. Yeah, we have a question from Javad. He's asking how you will control the hazard in your PTW system and who will approve that?
Yeah, so in the PTW system, as I shown here, this while creating the work permit, there are some stakeholders involved. You identify who is the approver, you identify who is the issuer, work permit issuer, and who is the maintenance supervisor and technician. So with those stakeholders, we make sure that as a system, without the work permit is issued by the issuer, the work order cannot be started, which means the maintenance team cannot go and update the work order if the work order is linked with a work permit which is not issued by the issuer. And there is a checklist also you can attach in the work permit for the maintenance team to update their input, maybe related to safety checklist and toolbox stock. All those things they will upload for issuer to issue that. So which means the issuer to issue the permit to the maintenance team, they need to fulfill all these requirements in the permit, and they can also they cannot start the work order if that work order is linked with the work permit and the work permit is not issued by the issuer.
Yeah. And we have a comment from Rafael. I find it very interesting when the use of software is implemented, translating the impact in terms of economic benefit, time saving, etc. for the customer. And he is saying once again, congratulations and thank you for the presentation. Thank you, Rafael.
Thank you. Karthik, let me add one point here. I think Yvonne has asked one question, whether the spare parts can be linked to an asset in the bill of material. So as you see in the screen, each bill of material will have list of assets associated to that. So when you create the bill of material, first you select the asset and the list of associated spare parts to that, then only the bill of material is created. So it is tightly linked to an asset.
Yeah, hope Ivan has his questions answered. Yeah, thanks, Ivan. I think Devendranath Reddy is typing one more question. And yeah, Ivan is asking about the prices and licenses.
Okay.
Is there any standard? I think you mean with the licenses, right?
Yeah. So, okay. So let me. So we work with EOM. So based on their customer network, they will promote our solution in their customer network. With respect to pricing, if you look at and the licensing, the license is based on the number of users from the maintenance team who is going to use our maintenance system. For them, we have a paid license, and it is yearly subscription basis we are charging them. There are other free users that you can create unlimited. Other than maintenance team, anybody in the facility or site are treated as a requesters or free users. You can create unlimited users because they are going to use the system to get support from the maintenance team. So they are free users. So the prices information is there in our website also published. So we have three different plans, two plans, standard and premium plan. So which the premium plan comes with $30, and the standard plan it comes with $25. So like that we have pricing $25 per user per month billed yearly, and $30 per user per month for premium. Our subscription is yearly subscription model.
Yeah, hope that answers your question, Ivan. So for great discussion, but stay with us. This in the end, just we still have important insights to share that tie everything together and worth staying for. Today's energy operations, where reliability and scalability and performance are critical, digital maintenance has become a technical necessity. So at EOM, we ensure this CMMS implementation is just not theoretical or generic. It's designed around the actual site conditions, existing operational constraints, and defined performance objectives as well. This ensures the system is practical, usable by site teams, and directly supports operational reliability and efficiency. So as we covered how CMMS can help organization, if this CMMS solution demonstrated today aligns with your operational or asset management requirements, this is where EOM delivers real value. We don't just recommend CMMS, we help you select the right solution, negotiate the best commercial terms, implement and integrate it seamlessly, and tailor it specifically to your plant conditions, assets, and workflow. And most importantly, our team will be there to assist you. EOM doesn't just implement CMMS, we make it work for your plant, your budget, and your teams as well. Please feel free to reach out us using these contact details on the screen. We'd be happy to schedule one-on-one discussions to understand your needs and define the right next steps as well. We hope you find this content valuable and applicable to your work. We are excited to share that this is just the beginning. We will be hosting more webinars covering key topics related to operation and maintenance energy projects. We also want to make sure that these webinars are relevant and useful to you as possible. If there are any specific topics you'd like to hear us in the coming webinars, we would love to hear your suggestion. Feel free to share your ideas with us via LinkedIn. Stay tuned on LinkedIn for updates on our next sessions. Also, if you like this free webinar, please give us a positive review or recommendations on LinkedIn or Google Maps, where we'll appreciate it and it will help us a lot in continuous creating this webinar in the near future. And we also have the EOM offers the professional courses on condition-based maintenance, which is available on Udemy. This course provides the practical insights and real-world example with a structured learning of 10 modules, which is divided with 17 lectures and has a 6 hours course with covers the basic fundamental condition-based maintenance to the advanced condition-based maintenance 4.0 digital application. By it helps the professionals strengthening their skills in implementing CBM effectively. We encourage you to explore the course if you are interested in deepening your understanding on condition-based maintenance practices. Once again, thank you all for participating in today's webinar on Tamidas CMMS demo. Stay efficient, stay empowered, and we'll see you at the next webinar. Thank you so much for your attending. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you for joining this meeting. Thank you.